Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be building the best team that you can possibly build in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM for 100,000 coins or less. So this squad is a team that I think basically any player in the game should be able to build at this point. It's not very hard to get 100,000 MT. It's just, if you're playing the game smartly, if you're not spending a lot of MT, all that stuff, and you're just not opening packs, things like that, you're being smart with your MT, you're going to make 100,000 MT just based off of the early game rewards. And this team doesn't involve any of the reward players that you can earn. It has none of the token cards, the Serge Ibakas, the Kyrie Irvings, even the the Ruby token rewards like a Mitchell Robinson or a Tim Hardaway Jr. Doesn't have any of the domination cards, whether that's TJ Warren, Draymond Green, Bob Cousy, Richie Guerin, etc. It doesn't involve any of the unlimited rewards, triple threat online, triple threat, any of the draft. I mean, all these different awards that you can add to your squad if you want to. Domination awards, even like Chris Boucher from in-game. There's so many free cards in this game that you can add to a squad like this that will also save you MT. But this is a squad that you can build for 100,000 MT that is a super solid all-around squad you could take into unlimited and have success with. And doing that with a squad that is built entirely of auctionable players that will cost you less than 100,000 MT. Before we hop into it, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 2,500 subscriber mark on the channel, uploading content for y'all every single day. So make sure you drop a sub if you have not already. But without further ado, let's hop right into it and start off this squad. At the starting point guard position, we're going with the guy who I think might be the best player on this team, and that would be Amethyst Fred VanVleet. This Fred VanVleet card is just a super good option. He's got 91 offense, 87 defense, an 83 shot, 88 speed, and excel with an 88 speed with the ball as well. Not going to be dunking the ball, but he's a very good all-around defender as well. Think about this card. He is short. He's only 6'1", with a 6'2" wingspan, so he's not super tall, but he has the best combo, I feel like, of offense, defense, and playmaking ability of any card at the point guard position, maybe even in the game, not just budget cards, but definitely among the budget cards. He comes with silver clamp, silver interceptor. All of his defensive badges pretty much are upgradable as well. Gold pick dodger and pickpocket. Comes with gold dimer, floor general, needle threader, unpluckable, silver bailout, downhill glue hands, handles for days, hyperdrive, quick chain, tight handles, bronze ankle breaker, and quick first step as well. Bunch of good gold and silver shooting badges. Can get blinders, chef, limitless spot up as well if you want to add those to him. So many good badges on this card. Also, his jumper super nice. Giannis's release is always good in 2K, and on Fred VanVleet with this upper, it is super easy to green, super quick, just a very nice jump shot. He dribbles well, even he's got good dribble sigs. Everything this card can do is super nice. His behind the back is the Pro, I think this is the Pro 3 this year. The Pro 3 behind the back, which is probably the best moving behind the back in the game. Just an amazing all-around card. Very capable of doing really anything on the court, I feel like. At a very high level. Such an incredible value card, and he only costs you like 13,000 MT. At the backup point guard, I'm going to go with Damian Lillard. I think having a very solid point guard position is super crucial to a team like this, and these two guys can compete with any point guard duo in the game. I am 100% confident of that. You can have success against any point guard duo in the game with Fred VanVleet and Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is an incredible offensive point guard with a super good release and just incredible ability on the offensive end of the court. Defensively, he is going to struggle a little bit, but with the way the defensive AI in this game is, I don't feel like he's even that much of a liability on that end of the court. But on offense, he comes with a bunch of finishing badges. He even got bronze posterizer. Shooting badges are great. He comes with silver chef, blinders, deadeye, limitless spot up, hot zone hunter, gold catch and shoot circus threes, slippery off ball. Can get he also has bronze sniper. He comes with silver quick first step, bronze handles for days, gold glue hands, and unpluckable. No defensive badges, gold silver bailout, ankle breaker, and dimer as well. Comes with an 86 shot, 86 speed, and excel with an 86 speed with the ball, and an 80 driving dunk. Amazing card. His jump shot is super good this year. Dame's jumper has always been solid in 2K, but this year it feels really good. It's also quick. It's very easy to get off. Super easy to green. His dribble sigs are nice. He's got the Pro 3 behind the back, just like Fred VanVleet, which again I think is one of the best, if not probably the best behind the back in the game. And he comes in for about 15k MT. He's a little bit more expensive than Fred. I do think Fred is the better card, but having a point guard duo like this, even though it does cost almost 30,000 of the 100,000 you have to build the squad, is super crucial to having an elite squad, and this duo is going to do a great job of that for you. At the starting shooting guard position, you can pick up Cliff Hagging. Cliff Hagging is just a really good card. This card is super underrated, a guy who's flown under the radar for a lot of people, I think, but I keep recommending him to people, and he is so good. Comes with 38 total badges, including 26 on silver. He's 6'4" with a 6'5" wingspan, which isn't big at shooting guard, but it's not tiny either. He's got the ability to dunk the ball a little bit of finishing badges as well with a 70 driving dunk, 85 shot 3, 86 ball handle, so he can speed boost, only a 78 speed, 78 acceleration, 70 speed with ball. He's not a huge creator, but he does have bronze quick first step and unpluckable and downhill, which is nice. Also silver bailout, glue hands, Bronze Clamps Intimidator, comes with bronze Pickpocket Pogo Stick as well, silver Pick Dodger, silver Ball Stripper. He's got some solid shooting badges as well. I'm not going to be getting any ranged badges except for Chef, but he does have silver Chef, silver Catch and Shoot, silver Corner Specialist, Green Machines, Circus 3s, Volume Shooter, Bronze Lucky number 7. Not able to get any new badges except for like Rebound Chaser and Rim Protector if you do want to add those to him for interior badges. But besides that, he doesn't come with a lot of badges, but defensively he's so good. He's even got a little bit of interior defense and a solid rebounding ability at the shooting guard position. Jump shot is super nice as well. Same jump shot as Gus Gerard, if a lot of y'all have used that card, and just a really good all-around card. Guy who can give you offense, defense, and even a little bit of slashing at the 2, and he comes in at only 11,000 MT. At the backup 2, we have Glitched Duncan Robinson. This card came out last Friday, along with another card or 2 on this team. But Duncan Robinson is a Sapphire, one of 2 Sapphires that will be on the squad, but again, a super good card who has really been juiced by 2K. He's got 87 offense, 75 defense. He's 6'7" with a 6'7" wingspan, which is really good size at the 2. 4 out of 5 hotspots from outside the 3, and 15 gold badges as a Sapphire, which is pretty crazy. He has gold blinders, Catch and Shoot, Corner Specialist, Hot Zone Hunter, Sniper, silver Green Machine, Set Shooter, Deadeye, Limitless Spot Up, can get Chef if you want, lucky number 7 as well. He comes with a gold posterizer, fearless finisher, limitless takeoff, a 90 driving dunk. That's what he's glitched in, is his offense. Defensively, the card's a liability, but you can get every defensive badge if you want, and he's still 6'7". And with the way the game is, you don't get blow bys. Even on a card like this with a 58 interior, 65 lateral quickness, all that stuff, he's not going to get blown by. He's just not. And on the interior, he'll struggle, but he's 6'7", so he's not going to be in very many situations, I don't feel like, where he's going to be outsized by a shooting guard, but really any. So he's not probably going to struggle too much in the post unless he gets on a switch, but in that case, any 6'7" player will struggle in the post with the way the post offense and defense is this year. So that's not even that big of an issue. Dunking is amazing. Shooting is amazing. He's even got decent athleticism, similar to Cliff Hagging in terms of his ability to dribble and score the ball. Jump shot 40 is super nice. It's very easy to green. It's the same jumper as guys like Gary Payton, Nick Batum, people like that had last year. Dribble sigs are okay. He can move a little bit if you want him to. Just a really nice card again. And he has that ability to dunk the ball in addition to being a knockdown shooter, which just adds an extra element to him. And for 2,000 MT, I don't feel like you can really ask for anything more. At the 3, we're going to go with Peja Stojakovic. Peja is a card who I did a gameplay on. It is up on my channel if you want to check out this card. But Peja is another guy, similar to Duncan, glitched card who came out in the Flash set. 90 offense, 83 defense, 6'9" with 6'11" wingspan, which is a phenomenal size for the small forward position. 4 out of 5 hotspots from outside the 3 as well. Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, gold posterizer, bunch of good shooting badges as well. Only badges he really could use as on shooting badges would be like Chef. Otherwise, he basically comes with everything you need. Doesn't have any playmaking badges, but you can add all the playmaking badges you want, whether that's Dimer, Quick First Step, Bailout, Handles for Days, things like that. And then defensively, same thing. Doesn't come with any defensive badges except for Pogo Stick, but you could add the Clamps, Interceptor, Intimidator badges like that if you would like. 95 driving dunk, 92 shot 3. He's a sniper and he can shoot. Very similar to Duncan Robinson at the 2, but he's got a little bit more size and a little bit better statistics on the defensive end of the court as well, and his badges are a little bit better. Just a very nice card again. Jump shot is kind of odd. Set shot 4 isn't a great jumper, I don't feel like, but I feel like on him it's super easy to green. It's quick. It just looks weird. It's kind of herky-jerky. It has a hitch, but it's not hard to green at all, and it's relatively quick, so it's definitely still a fine jump shot. And he's got amazing slashing ability and shooting ability, which again I feel like are the most important things to have in this game. He's one of the few guys I feel like as well who doesn't get blocked a lot on his dunks. I feel like the 95 driving dunk and all of the finishing badges helps him a lot, as well as a slasher, which is obviously, it's crazy to say that Duncan Robinson and Peja Stojakovic are 2 of the best slashers in the game, but it's true right now. They're really, really good slashers, and some of the few who will really give you good ability to dunk the ball and attack the rim. Also, Peja comes in at 18,000 MT, because y'all probably want to know that as well. At the backup small forward position, we're going to go with Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott is a very, very nice card. He's got the same jumper as Danny Granger and Glenn Robinson, that base 29, super nice green release, super easy to green. 27 silver badges as well, 89 offense, 86 defense. He's got doesn't get any badges upgrades except for like mismatch X and stop and pop, which really aren't worth adding to him, but he's got decent athleticism, a little bit of ball handling as well, can dunk the ball, can shoot the ball, and can play defense. He's got a bunch of nice shooting badges, a little bit of playmaking and defensive badges, as well as finishing badges, and an amazing jump shot, knockdown shooter. This card is really, really solid, and he's just a great guy who can play some defense. He's got good size, 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan at the 3. Not a overwhelming card in any means. Doesn't come with a lot of the top end badges, whether that be a Chef or a limitless spot up or a Quick First Step or a Clamps. Badges like that he does not have, but with his size and his amazing release, he is still worth adding to the squad, and it's still a card that I run into a lot in Unlimited, and I've seen people have a lot of success with because of how great of a shooter he really is. Comes in at about 10,000 MT to complete that small forward position for your squad. At the power forward position, we got Darius Miles, who again I think is one of the best value cards in the entire game, if not maybe the best. this Darius Miles card is an absolute beast. 88 offense, 86 defense, 3 out of 5 hot spots from outside the 3, 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, and 85 shot 3, 85 driving dunk, 85 speed, and excel at the power forward position. Comes with shooting badges, finishing badges like Pro Touch, or I'm sorry, Posterizer. He has shooting badges like Blinders on Hots on Hunter on silver, catch and shoot corner specialist on gold. Even some defense, he can get clamps if you want. He's a great, he blocks a lot of shots. He's got great athleticism, has silver interceptor, can get playmaking badges like quick first step, handles for days, and bailout if you want to add those on him as well. Good speed. At the power forward position, he's crazy. He's also got Brook Lopez base, one of the better jumpers in the game. Very easy to green and very quick. Just a really, really good all-around card. Phenomenal value card. He can shoot, he can play defense, he's athletic, he can dunk the ball, he can even play make a little bit. He's such a great power forward, and he's 7,000 MT, which really makes him the perfect value at that starting power forward position. Off the bench, we got Pascal Siakam, who was on my main squad until just a couple days ago. Pascal is a very similar guy to Darius Miles. He's just not quite as good. 84 offense, 88 defense, maybe a little bit better on the interior in terms of defense, but on the perimeter, he's not quite as good. That being said, he does have bronze interceptor, intimidator, rim protector, silver tireless defender and worm, gold post lockdown, pogo stick, hustler, bronze bullet passer, glue hands. Doesn't get the ability to get quick first step, unfortunately, but he does have some decent shooting badges, a 76 shot 3, and a super easy to green release. This is the same jumper Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, who else had this? Penny Hardaway had this jump shot last year. A lot of guys had this jump shot. It was a very easy jumper to green. Even the ability to dunk the ball with an 85 standing and an 80 driving dunk. Decent athleticism with a 76 speed, 78 acceleration, which is pretty decent at the power forward position as well. And he's also 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan. Great defensive card. He can shoot, he can dunk, he can play make just a little bit. Really nice card. Also 7K. The 7K power forward bros, Darius Miles and Pascal Siakam. For 14K, you get a power forward duo that can compete with any power forward duo in the game right now. And then at the center position, this is probably the weakest position on the team. And that really, I feel like, is because there just aren't that many great auctionable centers. The only really good auctionable centers right now, I would say, are would be Dikembe Mutombo, Tim Duncan, and Shaq are probably the main auctionable centers, but you can get a lot of free centers. You can get Wilt from Unlimited, you can get Serge Ibaka, Chris Boucher, Mitchell Robinson, guys like that from Domination and Token Market, as well as Unlimited. But in terms of auctionable centers, you can still get guys like Lauri Markkanen, who are really, really nice stretch bigs. I have a gameplay on this card as well if you want to see what he can do. 90 offense, 82 defense, 7 foot tall, decent rebounder. He's got the ability to dunk a little bit, and he's a really nice shooter. And he's not like one of the slowest centers in the game. 66 speed at this point in the game is not terrible for the center. Doesn't have playmaking badges or defensive badges really, except for a bronze box. Same thing with finishing badges really, but he can catch and shoot. He's a pick and pop big, and he does that at a high level. He shoots the ball well. Set shot 18 is kind of weird, but again, it's a really nice, it's honestly a super easy to green jumper. Y'all can go check out the video that I did on this card to look at his jump shot, and it's really easy to green. I was super knocked out with this card. He's just a stretch big with height, so it helps him rebound and helps him in the post as well because of how tall he is. And I mean, he's 3,500 MT. Very good value big. Super, super easy to shoot with. Just a nice pick and pop big. Helps stretch the floor, helps you run your offense at a higher level. And then the final player on this team is Sapphire Marvin Bagley. And I think there's an argument to be made that this Sapphire Marvin Bagley is better than Lauri Markkanen. Bagley has some of the best stats of any Sapphire in the game. He has a 77 shot 3, 73 speed, 74 excel. So really nice athleticism at the center position, first of all. Like Wilt has 75 speed. Dikembe has 60 something speed. This Marvin Bagley is 73 as a Sapphire. Also 77 shot 3, 85 standing and driving dunk. Defensive stats are atrocious, but he has some defensive badges. Box, brick wall, hustler, pogo stick, and worm. One shooting badge is bronze set shooter, which in the catch and shoot will be a little bit nice to have. Also some solid finishing badges on the interior like drop stepper, hook specialist, posterizer, grace under pressure, things like that. Jump shot is good. His jumper's good every year. 102. I don't know if that's even the same jumper he's had in the past, but it's a very easy jumper to green. Marvin Bagley always has a nice lefty jumper that's easy to green, consistent. It's a good jumper. He's a nice shooter. He can he's got decent athleticism. 85 driving and standing dunk is very solid for a center. He can shoot the ball, and he's relatively fast. Not a great defender at all, but he's 6'11" with 7 foot wingspan. He's tall, and he's only 4,000 MT. So you can build this squad for less than 100,000 MT. This squad in total costs 90.5 thousand MT in terms of what I checked on Xbox tonight. I'm recording this video Sunday night. Y'all will see it on Monday morning, but 90.5 thousand MT to build this squad. That saves you 10,000 MT under the 100,000 MT mark that you could use to add some badges. You can, again, remember, you can replace all these guys with free cards as well. If you get Gus Gerard, you can put him at the power forward position and slide Darius Miles down to the bench. Sell Siakam, that makes you some MT. You get Serge Ibaka and Chris Boucher from the center, from Domination, from the Token Market and the Domination. Then you put those guys and you sell Lauri Markkanen and Marvin Bagley. Makes you even more MT. Same thing with the point guard position. You get Kyrie, you can sell Dame, slide Fred VanVleet to the bench. You get Marquez Johnson, you can can slide Cliff Hagging to the bench. You get TJ Warren or Draymond Green. There's et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's so many cards that you can get that are free cards that will help to upgrade this squad. But this is a phenomenal starter team that you can build. If you're just getting into my team, you have 100,000 MT to build a base squad to go off of. This is going to be the perfect squad for you to build right now. So if you did enjoy this video, if it helped you out, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.